Meet Overboard, your one-stop shop for everything image board related on the iOS App Store. And now, an in-depth review of the iOS app. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you can hear me. It is a cold, brisk day outside in the wilderness today. Well, first off, just want to say happy holidays and happy new year, as I think this video will come out after the new year. Hopefully it is not too windy. I'm trying to hide the microphone in between kind of the jacket, but probably during these big gusts, as you can see, it's shaking my whole camera for it to kind of die down just like that. And so basically, if you know anything about the internet, there is a place on the internet called 4chan. And basically 4chan, you know, it's like the darker hole, or I don't know, the like, you know, ugly cousin of Reddit. I don't know if that's, some 4chan users are probably gonna fry me for that. But basically, you know, it's kind of like a deeper, darker spot in the internet that I guess, you know, like your average mom or, you know, little Jimmy isn't gonna be going to say the least. But I am the very first, which I am very proud of, to be on the App Store as a API wrapper, if you will. So you can actually go and browse your favorite 4chan boards now on your iPhone. And so the app is called Overboard. I'm super proud and super excited to announce it. And yeah, I just kind of want to go over like a quick demo and basically show you some of the features, show you what it can and can't do, kind of its limitations, because there definitely are some in order for it to be on the App Store. And I want to be upfront and as transparent as possible with this app, because I know that, you know, one of the best things about 4chan is that it's fully anonymous. And that's something that a lot of people take like, you know, very, it's something that makes the app very, very, you know, important. And that's like one of the main things about it. And so, as I said, the app is called Overboard. As you can see here down in the bottom right, it kind of resembles the 4chan icon, but it is like my own personal one. You click on it and it is going to load in all of the boards. So if you are, a first-time user, basically, it won't look anything like this. And that's because all of the boards are going to be restricted. You do have to be 18 to download the app, but you then also do have to enable, if you do want like the full experience, you do have to go into settings, just like if this was Reddit. So Reddit does the same exact thing. Search for Overboard within your apps, and then here in the Overboard content settings, there's going to be an NSFW toggle. Now, if you don't want to see any NSFW content, you can leave this completely toggled off. It is going to really limit, though, the capabilities of the app. I do a lot, and I mean a lot, of scanning and pre-scanning of images, videos, GIFs, the content that users are typing and posting, to make sure that, you know, it doesn't contain any NSFW stuff. And that's quite challenging. I have actually an ML model that is running on device for that to happen. I am also pre-scanning it with a boatload of different regex to make sure, but if you turn this on, it's going to basically reduce the filters like a crap ton. It'll make it so that basically you can see everything except for like, you know, really, really gruesome topics that aren't allowed on the App Store, which is completely valid. That was the hardest part about getting this on the App Store, but I want to be completely upfront and transparent about like what I am blocking, so that you, the user, know, but also as like, you know, Apple, the ones that reviewed it, I have to be super transparent with them that I don't want any of that stuff on the app. I just want an app that users can go to and actually enjoy 4chan as much as possible. So there are some limitations. Off the rip, you aren't going to be able to post or comment at the moment. That is something I am working to get up and actually done, but right now I'm still working through trying to work with the API and with Apple to get that into motion. But for now, where we are currently at is a great image board viewer. So you can see here, you have basically all of your important boards. It'll load in the most recent posts. So here, if I'm really into anime and manga, surprise, I can click on here and then, oh, we can go and look at like the most recent One Piece chapter. So here we go. As you can see, I really focused on load times. I really focused on CPU usage, like timing profiles, everything to make this app top of the line. I'm really trying to make it, you know, the Apollo or the Reddit of 4chan. I'm trying to make it so that, you know, you, the user, is going to have the best experience. And so also with that, you know, if you hate something about the app, like, comment, let me know, send a message on Twitter, send a DM on Instagram, whatever, get in contact with me, join the Discord server, like, just let me know. Like, this whole app is, you know, made for you, the user, to make your browsing experience the best. I can click on any image, so if I'm interested in this, you can swipe in between images to see them. You can then download images, you can reverse image search, you can disable smart rotate, you can look at like all the replies to this post in thread context, check out what they're saying, you know, go through. All users, again, are anonymous, but if there is somebody, you know, that whose posts you are not a fan of or you do not want to see, you can block that user. So if I go here to the user actions, there is a block user command there where I can block it. I can then also bookmark posts, you can hide posts, you can mark a post as yours. If posts are in different languages, you can translate posts. If you're looking to share posts, you can share posts. You can search throughout all the threads. You can search throughout all the boards and board posts. You have a side menu here where you can create custom feeds. That is going to be a premium feature, okay? You know, I am a greedy man trying to make a little bit of money here on the side. So there are some premium features, like you can see this little snow effect that I have at the top right now. That's a premium feature. Creating custom feeds and the archive browser. Say I'm super into, like, you know, this NBA thread or this other thread. I can then add it to my watch list and I will get local notifications about, you know, new comments, or every hour, hey, this happened in the thread that you missed. I do also want to note that there is no tracking, there is no ads, no anything. There is nothing that you can do on the app that I am like registering or recording or following. Any action you do, it's yours. I'm not paying a single attention to it. The only thing that is taking place is there is a server that is filtering all of the posts based on what your preferences are. I have no clue who you are or like anything, but basically if you have that NSFW toggled on or off, that is the only thing I'm looking at, and then I'm sending it straight to your device. I'm not registering or saving any of your device information. I'm not tracking anything. There is no advertisements. There is literally zero. The whole goal is to keep this as 4chan as possible, as anonymous as possible, and just bring you, the viewer, a very good experience, because that's what my whole goal is. And if you find, like, again, any issues, any errors, I'm not a genius. I'm not, you know, the smartest man in the room. I never claim to be, nor do I ever want to be. But if you see something or see a bug or an issue, or, you know, maybe you don't like how a certain thing is wired up or whatever it is, please just, yeah, let me know. I'm full ears, always open, always trying to be better, always trying to improve. So I am super excited to get this out. I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, I hope you go and download it. Leave a review too, you know, that really helps the app, really helps me, you know, get like eyeballs on the app, if you will. But I think that's gonna wrap it up. Again, I hope you had a happy new year. I hope you had a very, very happy holidays, if that's something that you do celebrate. And I just wanna say thank you so much for everything, the music, the app, all the support. It's just been really crazy, an amazing year. And I can't wait, because this is the first video of 2026, to see where we go this year. I'm really excited. I have a lot of big things planned, and I can't wait to bring you all along with the journey. So it's been your boy, A5Atomic, aka Atomic, and I will see you all at the top. Peace.